Hi everyone, my name is Omar and I'm an intern at Fit Club, and today we're going to be discussing the top 3 most common injuries in soccer. So first one we're going to start off with is the sprained ankle. The sprained ankle actually occurs when the ligaments in the ankle actually get strained or they get torn. This injury occurs to most soccer players too, because most soccer players either roll their ankle or they get really bad tackle on them. This injury can also lead to other muscle injuries like calf and hamstring problems, which is why recovery has to be taken so seriously. First, we're going to start off with the single leg deadlift. This exercise is great for control and balance of the ankle while also strengthening the hamstring. The second one we go to is the balancing on one leg on the Bosu ball. This is mostly just for control and balance of the ankle, because you have to make sure we have that well down for when we get back to the sport. And the last one, balancing on one leg and kicking the ball back to the trainer. This is to get the natural movements back of actual playing soccer. The next injury we're going to go to is the torn ACL. So the torn ACL does require surgery, and this has you out from 6 to 12 months. This surgery takes so long to recover from because there's very little blood circulating through that part of the body. Even though it does cost a little bit more money to invest in strength and conditioning to come back to 100%, it's totally worth it because this injury is very easy to re-injure, and no one wants to injure their ACL twice, that's for sure. A lot of players in soccer experience this because there's a lot of pivoting, accelerating, and decelerating, and in the recovery it's very important to hit all of those targets because those are the most natural movements in the sport. So the first exercise we're going to do is the elevated single leg bridge. So this is a great workout for the hamstrings, and the fact that it's single leg makes you get the same exercise on each leg so that they're both getting strengthened. The next workout is the deadlift. The deadlift mostly focuses on your lower back and your hamstrings, but also works out the rest of your body. And you can do this with a kettlebell, a barbell, and almost anything that's a weight. The last injury we have today is the strained hamstring. This injury is probably the most common injury in soccer. Actually, it's 1 in every 3 injuries in soccer is a strained hamstring, and this is because soccer is a continuous sport. These injuries can have you on the sidelines from days to weeks depending how bad the injury is, but once you get one injury, it is very, very, very common for another hamstring injury to occur too. So first, we start off with the dial slide bridges. So this is a great exercise because all you need is the sliders, and you can do this at home very easily. And this is very great for the hamstrings. The next one is the Nordic hamstring curls. This you will need another partner for, but this is also great, but you have to make sure you don't push yourself too much when you're recovering, or else this could harm your injury. And lastly, the ladder agility drills. These are great for coming back to the sport. This is more in the later stages when you're ready to start almost stepping on the pitch. And you basically need to do all of these drills so that you can be ready for once you're in the real field playing again. So those were the 3 most common injuries in soccer, and I would say the best way to prevent these injuries is to train the muscles around all the muscles in your legs, just so you can prevent these injuries from ever happening. But if you ever do get these injuries, you have to make sure to take therapy and training as seriously as you can, just so you get the most benefit out of it and these injuries don't reoccur.